again, and join the British Army. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll now take a sharp break. What they call a nocturnal intermission. I always say that under the theory that one day it may become funny. And also under the theory that repetition is the soul of wit, and you can say that again. Now you'll find that there's various refreshments and whatnot, and there's various records and books for sale. Due to the fact that we're going to be driving to New York City tonight after the concert, these items will only be for sale in the interval. And if you care to buy any of them, I'll be very, very happy to give the money straight to the government. And I hope to see you again in about a quarter of an hour. Thank you very much. Once, you know, she had no clothes to put on her son. She was so poor. So she kept him in a pit of ashes next to the fire. That kept him warm. One night she was shuffling home, cursing her bunions, when she saw the corpse of an old goat that had been knocked down by a truck. She thought to herself, that goat skin would make great clothes for wee Jimmy. Took the old skin home and says, Jimmy, get out the ashes a minute, son, get this goat skin wrapped around you. Well, he stood up for the first time. And he was huge. 16 years, all that mineral nourishment from the ashes. The magnesium, the selenium, and the zinc. She looked up at him. Jimmy, look at the size of you. What are you doing? Sitting there day in, day out, never lifting a finger to help me. What's keeping you from going out to the woods to get sticks? So off he went to gather sticks for the fire. But he hardly got more than a wee pile gathered when out there come galumphing a beezer of a giant with a 15-foot shillelagh over his shoulder. And on the end of that, a big iron spike. And on the end of the iron spike, a yellow flea. That's what gave it its power. As he came forward, the giant was swinging the shillelagh around his head, roaring, fee, fi, fo, fum, and he, hoa, huggery, and other things that giants say that are not polite to repeat. The lad with the goatskin, though, he'd spent a lifetime dodging things that his mum chucked at the fire and missed. So when the giant swung at him, he ducked. The giant's shillelagh coming around, whack, got him in the back of his own head, knocked him down, made mincemeat out of him. And the lad with the goatskin, stamping a foot on the giant's neck. What will you give me if I spare your life? And the giant said, oh, please don't kill me. And I'll give you me magical shillelagh. Oh, it's a wonderful club, this, you know. It'll make mincemeat out of whoever you thwack with it, whether you've got a clear conscience or not. So he let the giant go. Took the sticks and the shillelagh home over his shoulder. The mother was pleased to get the sticks, but the following day it was, look at you sitting there like Lord Muck, out to the woods and get some sticks. Off he had to go again, and out there came an even bigger giant. 2 heads on him, one with a leering squint, one with a squinting leer. Lad with the goatskin, up with the shillelagh, I gave him a left and a right and dropped him in his trap, made mincemeat out of him, and stamping a foot on the nearest neck. What will you give me if I spared your life? And the giant said, oh, please don't kill me. Oh, please don't kill me. And I'll give you my magical fadog. Ah, fadog, fadan is the old word, the new word. What do you call it? Penny whistle, penny whistle. Ha! doesn't cost a penny now, though. Oh, well, nothing costs what it did. That's the truth. That's the truth. But this is no ordinary penny whistle. Oh, no, no, it isn't so. It isn't. No, you just blow into it. Anyone can play. You'll not need Robin Williamson's penny whistle book to learn this one. Oh, no, 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 no. This one plays, it's a magic whistle. It's a magic whistle. It plays jigs, reels, polkas. It plays both of them. Oh, it's a fantastic whistle. And when people hear it, that's it. That's the best bit of it all. When people hear it, they'll dance. That's right, they'll dance. They'll bop until they drop, until you stop playing. That's the very thing. Oh, please let me go and don't spare me. Oh, spare me life and don't hurt me. Let me go now. I'll give you the whistle, so I will, so I will. So he let the giant go and he picked up the magic whistle, the fadan you see, and the sticks danced home with the shillelagh. Well, the mother was pleased to get the sticks, but the following day, off he had to go to the woods again, and out there come the biggest giant yet seen. 3 heads on him, all shaved on the side, and a big pink tufts of hair sticking out. And a torn-off T-shirt saying, Jesus shaves. And a big tattoo in the belly button saying, handmade in Dundalk. Lad with the goatskin gave him a left and a right, dropped him in his track, made mincemeat out of him. And with a victorious gesture of which he was becoming overly fond. What will you give me if I spare your life? And the giant said, oh, please don't kill me. This one spoke in unison. Please don't kill me. Now, you notice these giants, they've got very high voices. Did you not wonder why? It was all the steroids they were taking to give them that awesome definition and that rude fang, you know. Oh, please don't kill me. I'll give you my magical jar of Yoch Sláinte. Oh, this is a wonderful healing ointment, this now. It'll cure all wounds, mortal, immortal, civil, financial and military. Oh, he let the giant go. He took the magic jar of ointment. Now, that night he thought he'd take a night off, you know. Took a walk around town. The goatskin tied round his middle. The shillelagh over his shoulder, all smeared up with the ashes and the dreads, you know. Took a stroll round the town. Any laughter he heard, he just put it down to jealousy. But there was a wee bird singing in a bush. And the song the wee bird sang was, the king would give his daughter's hand in marriage to whoever could make her laugh 3 times. Oh, I'd like the princess's hand, went the lad with the goatskin. I wouldn't mind the rest of her as well. Oh, I wish I could marry a princess. I'd have the time of my life. I'd never work another day. I'd just live off my wife. I'd wine with her. I'd dine with her. I'd come at her every cry. I wish I could marry a princess, but they're in hell of a short supply. So he set off for the palace. When the guards saw this big lout all covered in ashes with a 15-foot shillelagh over his shoulder, at once they gave him 1.5 inches of bayonet into his leg by way of greeting. The lad with the goatskin took up the shillelagh and knocked one of the guards up into the air to the left. Ah! One of them up into the right. Ooh! And the king's only daughter, 3 floors up, parted her Laura Ashley dimity curtains. And she saw her father's guards fluttering down again like broken umbrellas. And she laughed. Unpleasant child. That's once, said the lad with the goatskin. They had to make him welcome then. They gave him food and a present of money, and with the money he got himself a lovely tartan shirt and a pair of corduroys from the Gap. Now, there was another suitor in the palace at this time, somebody else after the princess's hand, and he was called the Laird of Fishy Bridge. And he had no reason whatever to like the lad with the goatskin. So the following day, when the king was at his breakfast, the Laird of Fishy Bridge came in and he said,
Here, Your Majesty. You see yon